G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. Wanted to say hello to everyone. Hi Chandri, hi Cherry, hi Sergio, and I wanted to say thank you to Wendy and to Janice for moderating the stream. So let's get into it. Okay, well I thought I would do something a little bit different. Go from one thing to another, and I had an epiphany, and I thought, you know what, I need to be doing something else. I wanted to try all the other papers that I've purchased, and I thought, well, and I've showed you that I've purchased this paper, which is the mixed media paper. Okay, now this one is £350 or 570 GSM. She's thick, this one, she's quite heavy. So, okay, so what I'm going to be painting today, or what I'm going to be using, I better just, okay, well, I just thought of a little fun project. Now, this is a car, but this one's got a smiley face. Now, I've done a few cars, or I've done one car on stream, but I've actually done a few in my sketchbook. So I thought I'd give this a go. And what I've done here is I've used masking fluid, and I've used the Winsor Newton one, and it's a bit tacky, but I did this about, like, I don't know, maybe about an hour or so ago. It should be fine. It should be fine. So that's what I used there, and the art supplies that I'm going to be using, and I'm going German mostly today. I'll tell you why, because I'm going to be using polychromos coloured pencils. I've got that next to me. I've got the Albrecht watercolour pencils. I've got those to use. They're on standby. I've got the Schminke watercolour paint. What else have I got? I've also got the pigment markers that I'll be using for the outlines down the track. So that's pretty good, I reckon. Okay, hello Anae, hello. So lovely to be back in the groove, Chrissy. The Horadam watercolours. No, these, yes, they are the Horadam. Yes, not the Academia. Abigail, hello. Welcome. Okay, so what I did was I prepared some colours and watercolours, and I thought to use these brushes with the water inside. I've also got some other fine watercolour brushes. So let's... Kathy, hello. Hi, everyone. This looks like fun. Yes, it's a fun thing. Woohoo. No pastel. I'm shocked. Yes, Anae, that's it. I'd be shocked too if I were you as well. Hello. Hello, Nia. I think we're pronouncing this correct. Okay, all right. So, okay, I'll just get my I'm just getting my reference, so make sure that that's all good. So I hope everyone's week has been going really well. I'm not quite sure if I've got anything new to report, other than I've got some news. Hopefully I have put it in Share Your Art with Xrissart, but I'll mention it again today. I will be live streaming again this Friday, but it's not on this channel. I will be on the Pan Pastel YouTube channel, and I will be doing an online demo there. So I would love for you guys to come and check out what I'll be doing. I've got a new project going, so it would be lovely for you guys to you know, to hang out and ask questions. And I know we chat here a lot, but I suppose it will be all business over there. But this will be, let me see, it is Friday night US time. I think, I'm not quite sure Europe time what it is. I think you're, is it? It'll probably, yeah, it'll be in the middle of the night in Europe. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I wish it wasn't like that, but anyway, what can I say? And for me, it'll be Saturday morning, so that's what it'll be here. So, but anyway, there's a what I will do is I'll post another link in Share Your Art with Xrissart, and yeah, and I'll and hopefully I would love to see you all there. Okay, Sergio says, I am asking because in a few days I will have the chance to try these watercolors myself from the palette of the local artist. Rather exciting given the many good things I heard about. Oh yes, you know what? Anything German is good quality. I mean, even the the student grade is just fantastic. So yeah, now I'm just doing something very, very light here, and I'm just going to keep on adding layers. I'm going to be using colored pencil, I'm going to be using watercolor pencils, I'm going to be using all sorts of things, so bear with me. Okay. Oh my, Chrissy, that is awesome. This is so great. Yes, thank you so much. Europe was 1 a.m. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chandri. It's so hard to get everyone all at the same time. Hey, oh, hang on. I should be recording this. Here we go. Here I am. Yes. Peggy, hello, Peg. How you going? How you going? Yeah. What can I say? Yeah. So this is really weird watching me do watercolor. I love watercolor. This is something that I just love and I just don't do enough of. So this is really, really cool. Chrissy, as excited as I am for you to be able to spread your pastel wings across the pan pastel world, it will be 2 in the morning for me. I cannot guarantee. I know. It's so sad that we can't. I wish sometimes the connection, we can't all be in the same place at the same time. It's just, yeah, hard. Yeah, still going to try, though, to catch it. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, so I'll be doing a little project, and I'll be talking skin tones. That's what I'll be talking, and plus I'll talk about mixing and stuff like that. I suppose that's something that we all do with the pans, isn't it? So, but anyway. Okay, Cherry, yes. No, I believe it's going to go, it's going to be recorded, and it should go up from, it should. Yeah, I don't know otherwise, but yes, it should. Yeah. Yes, and with these watercolors, seriously, these are so vibrant. Like, you don't even need much, which is just amazing. I'm trying to get this as light as possible, and they're so vibrant that I've got to use less. I've got to use more water, less paint. Yes, so yeah, so it'll be a demo, and I suppose people who don't know this channel might discover me for the first time. Don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully. I'm so excited that Pan Pastels is recognising Chrissy for the. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet for saying that. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Okay, I'll wait for things to dry. I'm just going to leave that there. And look, I've also got, see, this came with this set, this Schminker set. Yeah. And it came with this paper. So Sergio, you were asking before. So what I did was I just, I know the colours there. So there you go. I always keep that there, which is really nice. And I use this sponge too. I've got this like, it's like a microfiber sponge. All right, so I like to use that as well. But I think what I will be doing is using these a little bit. Because I want to do these fine areas here, so I can do it with a thin brush, of course, but I have control with the water here, so I'll just put my water. That's it. There we go. Yes. Okay, Abigail says, Chrissy, maybe we can sign a petition to flatten the earth so that we can all live in the same... Oh, wouldn't that be good? Oh, Heidi, hello. Hi, Chrissy, hi, everyone. This is looking interesting. Yes, trying something different. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, So it will be 7 o'clock US time. It'll be 10 a.m. Saturday for me, for the Aussies that that might want to catch me, or on maybe the Southern Hemisphere might be able to catch me at a decent hour. Yeah. All right. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. All right. All right. This is going to be black. Okay, so, and I do have black in the watercolor, so okay. Now I know a lot of people paint watercolor, I suppose, They all paint quite loosely. I can't. One of these days I'm going to try loose. Although I have painted watercolor loosely, but still, this is a okay. Okay. Schminke is so nice to use, but the price is, I would like to try the gouache, but the set with the 12 colors is €60, and the big tube white will cost €23 on top. I know. You see, this is the thing. If I can say the thing with art supplies, if you want to have a really good experience, you're better off buying, say, and like, you know, like maybe a handful, say 5 or 6, right? And then mix. So that's possible. And mind you, this little set wasn't cheap either. So it wasn't cheap, but, and they're half pans, these ones, but the colors are so vibrant, they will last you forever. Forever. I mean, oh yes. Well, forever and ever and ever. Okay. Yeah. Mind you, anything you buy German is really good quality, so. And the Swiss, I suppose, as well, hey. But you can't go wrong. All right. Okay. Just waiting for some of this to dry. That's my problem. I do have a hairdryer next to me, so okay, here we go. So what's everyone been up to? Anything? Share us your stories. What have you been up to? It's starting to get warm here in Australia. I mean, it's always warm up in the northern part of Australia, but here it's just absolutely lovely. Actually, that needs to be all dark. Yep. Cool stuff. Okay. Sergio says, Chrissy, well, you don't just buy an art supply, you buy a whole experience. That's exactly right. Many of the premium quality art supplies pride themselves in being handmade or a large part of the manufacturing process. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And, you know, it's all about the experience, isn't it? Because I read, I mean, we're talking about the watercolors, but there was a post. There was a post that I read about paper, and the artist didn't want to use pastel mat because it was really expensive. This is for the pastels, and you know, it was just too expensive. And so she was asking if there was another one that was similar to that. Now, my take would be is to buy a sheet and cut it up of pastel matte, because I don't think there's a surface quite like that. And it's all, and if you're just starting out, you're going to get turned off real quick with the medium, and you're better off just not having a cup of coffee or two and spending that amount of money just on one sheet. That's all you need, really. Yeah, just one sheet and cut it up. But that's, yeah. Well, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Dry, dry. Just waiting for it to dry. There we go. Okay, that's going to be, that's also red there, so I'll just make sure. Sorry. And it's going to be a very bright red, actually, so for all the watercolor artists, please don't cringe as I paint, because it's not something that I do all the time, so it's always a learning process. But I would, if you have advice, I'm always happy to hear it. Here we go. That's got to dry, that's got to dry, that's got to dry. Okay, here, this is dry now, so I can use this. But we all know a single sheet ain't enough. What if you ran out? A single container sounds more like it. Okay, yes, I know, Sergio, I know, but you know, we're talking people that that want to have a go, and then they can make up their minds. You know, they can make up their minds. They go, well, you know what? I won't eat for a week, and I'll buy a pad of pastel matte, because that's what happens. Oh, they've gone up in price too where I am. So serious? I'm thinking to myself, yep. Okay. Wendy says, Chrissy, my advice is patience. You know, that thing that you only have with people and not art. Okay. All right, Wendy. All right. All right. Okay. Dry, baby, dry. That's all right. Well, this is this is mixed media paper, so I'm going to start it after. I'm going to be attacking this with pencils as well, so it'll be very interesting. Okay, 10. Oh. So that's what I wanted to ask. Abigail says, try wet on wet technique. You'll love it. Okay. I'm too scared to. It's just going to go all over the place, isn't it? That'll help me be loose, won't it? Okay. Okay, I'm just working it all out. This is the seat. There's a seat there, and I think the seat is about here. There we go. Plus I've bought a whole heap of lovely other watercolors which I really need to get into. Shall we say the Sennelier ones? No, is it the yes, the Sennelier ones? So okay, so okay, is it not, it's not noir, is it noir? No, noir, no. Nior, that's right, Nior. Nior says, no, it will not spread. You gave the water on the part, it should spread. It is fun to look how the pigments move, yes. Yes. Okay. This is the dark one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Just need to get all of these in so I don't get confused with my colours. Yeah, so this little car is, what can I say? What can I say about this car? This little car is a little character that that I'm going to be. It's another project. After my cards is another project, and so I'm just painting characters at the moment. So that's all I can sort of really tell you, because that's all it really is at the moment. But yes, so you know, I want to do something for children, so down the track. So what better way to practice? Maybe on watercolor, maybe. Yep. Yep. So I'm actually really excited about this Saturday. So I know I'm talking about it too much, but yeah. Hopefully I'll be helpful for others who are just discovering pan pastels. And yeah. And I suppose it's all about the surface, isn't it? So this is mixed media paper, so I hope I have been practicing on it, so it does, it acts pretty much like hot. It's this one here for the people that are just coming in. there it is there. It's that. So it's sort of, you know, for all kinds of for all kinds of media. Kathy says, is it Herbie? I know it could be Herbie. Wow, that's going back a bit. But yes, but it's a fun character. Yes, but there's a whole heap of them. It's not just one character. So yeah, and this is just one of them. They're already pretty much planned out. I've got one more to go on those, so there's lots of, yeah, but it's not something that I'm really tackling at the moment. This is just something that can distract me from pastels for a day or so, I suppose, if we can put it that way. Yeah. Okay. Neo says, sorry, I'm just looking. Where is it? Helen, hello, Helen. Welcome. Just saw you come in. Oh, hang on. Wendy. Oh, here we go. Yes, Wendy says, Chrissy, you need to hurry up with that so your grandbabies can enjoy it, unless you are waiting for the great grandbabies, because at the rate you're going, that's when you'll get it done. See, that's why she's my friend. Because she tells me off all the time. Oh dear, very funny, very funny. Okay, Sergi says, Chrissy, but there is another thing to be excited about, right? Wink, wink. Yes, there is another thing where, oh, that's right, I will also mention as well, next month, let me see. Oh, Nanette, hello, how you going? Next month, I think we're going to have another guest on the channel, and Sergio is going to be a guest on the channel next month, so watch out for that. So, or get ready for that. So that should be interesting. So there's all of that happening. Okay, so there's that. That's done there. This is done there. Okay. Oh, and okay. So if you like to be a guest, you know, and you've got a bit of a setup, but you need to have a little bit of a setup. I don't know, maybe, you know, a webcam or something. That'll probably help, I suppose. But if you've got a setup and you'd like to be a guest, you should actually direct message me and see if we can work it out. You know, it's nice for people to, you know, to see people like in person. It's nice. Chrissy, this looks like a fun. Yes, it is. I know. I'm actually quite happy with it. Okay. It looks really weird now, but that's okay. We're fine. I want to just get all the white bits in. Yes, it's a cute little car. I don't. He has. Oh, Steve, hello. If the early bird gets the worm, then for being late, I got the breakfast special of a tick turd on a platter. I think I'll just drink my coffee. Good morning, all. Well, I've never had that. I've never heard that description. Well, way to go. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. So. Okay, where else have I got red? Yes. Wow, I love that layering too. Okay. I just got here myself. Yeah, just finished my tick dirt, says Nanette. Love it. So funny. Okay. Okay, Chrissy, what paper are you using? I'm using, because it's a mixed media project, I'm using Strathmore Heavy Mixed Media. It is £350, 570 GSM. And it's 9 by 12, 22 by 30 centimeters, quite thick. Because I'll be using coloured pencil. I'll be using coloured pencil, watercolor pencils, markers to outline. So just yeah, there'll be a bit going on here. Yep. Chrissy, Wendy says, have you started setting your goals for art next year? I have been thinking of it. Geez, my goodness, you're reading my mind. Yes, I have. I've started thinking about it. Actually, one of the goals, would you like me to tell you what one of my goals are? Or should we wait? I have that paper. Love it, Nanette. Fabulous. Looking forward to what you're going to be doing soon, Wendy. Wendy says, no, I asked you so you could keep it to yourself. Oh, okay, fine. There you go. Yes, I do have goals. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Well, I should tell you what I'm doing, shouldn't I? What I want to do anyway. Okay. What I've started doing is inquiring about doing a solo exhibition this time next year. So it's something that takes. I've already got the work, so that's not the problem. I've got to frame all my stuff, so that's actually going to take some time, but that's all right. So that's what I'm about this time next year, solo exhibition. Actually, that's a bit nerve-wracking, actually, but anyway. Yeah. And I'll probably have about, I would say, over 30 pieces. Yeah. This sounds like a kitchen sink project. You're going to be using everything you have, says Nanette. Yes. I'm going to be using quite a few things, actually. So, Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what, Nanette? I'll just, it's nice to sort of break away from the pastels every now and again. So, and, I've bought all this paper and I've got to use it, don't I? I've got to use it. So, and I've got a lot of paper for all kinds of work, for coloured pencil, for all things, mixed what did I say? Coloured pencil, watercolour pencil, for acrylics, inks. Yeah, I suppose I'm buying now because when I don't have a day job, I won't have the money to spend like I do now, or that that bit of pocket money that I have. I won't have pocket money when I retire from work. Not retire from work, but when I go full-time art. So anyway, that's something. Chrissy, if you pre-wet the part you want to paint, you don't get the hard edges. Yes, I know. Yep, you're right. But yes, it is kind of hard edges, but I'll be using other media as well. I'll be using coloured pencil as well. I have to wait for it to dry and stuff like that. But yes, you're right. Nanette says, Chrissy, I'm working on a watercolour piece right now too. It's a nice break from pastels. Yes, it is. Yes. Nanette, your work is really amazing, says Abigail. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Wendy says, Chrissy and Wendy is being stubborn and refuses to work like that because she is scared to play with different techniques. Well, there you go. There you go. And that's not moving now, is it? Oh no. What happened then? No. Steve says, Chrissy, since I came in late, I don't know if you have or have not used watercolour pencils yet. I have used watercolour pencils. I used it actually on the group project. I used it on the group project and I loved it and I loved them. Yes, I have. It was very, very nice. Okay, all right. What have we got here? And we've got Wendy says, just wet it and sling the paint around. Sling? Never heard that term. Sling? Like as in whack it around? If that, throw it around, whack it around? I think that's what, yeah, sling? Yeah. Okay, sorry, here we go. Okay, just wet and sling the paint around. What's the worst that can happen? Just end up with an intuitive piece instead. Yes, that's a very good way to put it. Yes. Neo says, I like to try many techniques, and I want so many. And I want to say many thanks to all of you, the YouTube artists that share their knowledge to such people. Like, oh my goodness, you are welcome. Oh my gosh, just keep on asking questions. If I can answer them, I will. Yes. And there's so many here, so many people here. Just to ask people in the chat. They're amazing artists. They'll share everything. Actually, Neil, I'm just wondering if you're a member of Share Your Art with Xrissart, we just continue the conversation from the YouTube from here, and everyone shares their work, which is really good. So hopefully, if you're a member, if you're not a member, go ahead and become one. So it's the description. Sorry, the Facebook details are in the description box below. Helen says, when you try to move the dry paint, you damage the paper. Yes. Okay, don't try because you need to save the tooth. All right, okay. All right, that's a good point. Thank you for that. Abigail says, Chrissy, I always have one important rule in art. Enjoy it. Try everything, do it your way, but mostly enjoy your work. It will show. Thank you so much. Good advice. I say that too, so I should practice what I preach. Wendy says, no matter what question you ask Chrissy, it always comes down to the binder. The binder is always the answer, and if that isn't the answer, then you can find it in the crunchies. See, that's why I love her. Okay, all right, so okay, I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to choke in a minute. Okay, I'm going to go back to my airbrush. Need to get going because it is a commission piece and it takes ages to get ready. Okay. And Helen, I'm not quite sure if you didn't come. I don't think you came in before. I will be live streaming again this Saturday for people in the Northern Hemisphere. On the Pan Pastel YouTube channel. I will be a guest. I'll be a guest artist, and I'll be talking about pan pastels and doing a project. So go over there and check me out over there. So I would love to see you there. Neo says, it is not only Chrissy. Here are some more I watch. Yes, Wendy, of course. And I look to some more in here and love what I see. Chrissy, I am still in Facebook. Thanks. Amazing what I see there. Okay, wonderful. Okay, cool. All right. What am I doing here? I'm just waiting for all of this to dry. Just got this little bit here. There is a little bit here. Yep. Steve says, Chrissy, earlier this week I heard a lady here locally on the Texas coast use the word gobsmack. Oh, yes. And I thought, is Chrissy here? First time I heard that here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I say that all the time, don't I? Gobsmacked. Now what happened there? Now what made her say that? How about that? All right. Okay. All right. We need black here. Kathy, okay. Helen says, I will try, Chrissy, but I have the evening shift. Oh, okay. Maybe pop in on my break. Okay. Thank you so much for always being around. Thank you. Kathy says, Chrissy, I've set my alarm for 10 a.m. Saturday morning. You beauty. Okay, wonderful. Yes, Australian time, it's, well, Sydney time on the East Coast, it is 10 a.m. So, yep. But if you click on the link, if you go to the Pan Pastel site, you'll see the live stream. If you go onto their YouTube site, and I think it's all, you got to go all the way down the bottom, and the live stream is down there. If you click on that and click on the link, you should be able to get a reminder. Cherry, gobsmack is common in the UK. There you go. Yes. Yeah, because we say a lot of the things that the English say, so. Here we go. Geez, thank heaven for the masking fluid. We'll give it blue eyes, eh? Let's give him blue eyes. Blue and going to make them darker on the top and lighter down the bottom, so I'll just wait for that to dry. That's the one thing with this, isn't it? You got to wait for it to dry. All right, maybe I can use a hairdryer. That's what I've got. Steve says okay. Okay, Steve says, Chrissy, I have no idea what made her say that. I just overheard that word while I was in line for to pay for my items. I smiled because it made me think of my Aussie friend. Oh gosh, how funny, hey? How funny. That's funny. Gobsmacked, yeah. All right, okay. What's going on here? I know what's going on there. There. That's the winch. That's the windscreen wipers. There we go. It doesn't even look like that, but anyway. Nice and loose, eh? Loosey goose. What is it? Loosey goosey? Is that the word? Okay. All right. Got to wait for it to dry. Or I'll use a hairdryer. That will make things easier, won't it? All right. I'll just put the sound off. It's like the vacuum cleaner, isn't it, when I got to do that? Just one moment. I'll just dry this up. Okay, we're back. All right. Let's try some, I want to outline these. Now I might use coloured pencil now for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to watercolour pencil. There are certain areas. Okay. All right, so and I'm using the polys, so here we go. These areas that I have masked, they're all white, so and the reason why I'm using coloured pencil here is because I want these to stay, and then I'm going to use the watercolour pencils, and it'll move. Sorry, I'll use the water to move the watercolour, but these are the areas where I want to keep. The Aussie expression that always makes me smile is hurly durly. Not sure if that is also a UK expression. Definitely is not a Canadian one. Yes, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it is from the UK. I don't know. But I say, yeah, that's a... Yes. Cherry says, Chrissy, I bought a pad of white pastel matte and it has a very rough texture compared with the light grey I usually use. Have you found differences in the colours? Yes, I have. Not much, but yes, I have. I found the light grey different to the greens. I found, yeah, funny you should say that. The anthracite is a little bit harder, or it's a tighter surface, I found, in my experience, but maybe it's just me, I'm not quite sure, but that's what I've found. No, I don't know if I like this. Will that come off? Yes, it will. What do you know? It does. I think I want to use... Sorry, I'm just playing here. I'm just testing this out. I'm thinking that I should maybe use the watercolor pencils instead. Sergio says, Chrissy, how do you feel about the surface are you working on so far? It's well, it's letting me do what I want to do. It's not so bad, actually. It's all right. I like it. It's allowing layers, so... Kathy, Chrissy, I wish you had made his eyes cross-eyed. Well, you know. Oh, yeah. No, it's too late now, isn't it? It's too late. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the control better with the watercolor pencils. Yeah. When will I not? I'll always want. I should work a little bit loose. Hey. This part is all going to be all red, and this is all going to be on the orange side. So. That's not ready. Patience, Chrissy, patience. Nanette says, Chrissy, will you add a floating woman through the car windows? Oh, gosh. You know, I know what you mean. Like, where is my... Yes. No, I'm not going to do that, but yes, you know, it's normal for me to do something like that, isn't it? Yep. Here we go. That's not ready yet. I tried, but it's not ready yet. Or maybe not. Yeah, see, it's not, because that's not properly dry there. Naughty Chrissy. Steve says, laughing out aloud, a cross-eyed car would certainly be branded gobsmacked. think of the commercials. Oh, hello, my husband. My hubby's. Oh, I was going to say my husband and my hubby is here at the same time. But oh, hello, sweetheart. How you going? Oh, it's nice of him to pop in and say hello. Yeah, he's away on business, so yes. Oh my goodness, it's a bit late for you, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to blush now that he's in. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks, honey. Hope you're okay. And I can go any way I want. These are so, these watercolor pencils are so beautiful to work with. It's just like using watercolors, seriously. Yeah. I'm just going to keep on layering here. Keep on layering. And mixing. Okay, I'm going to make his eyes. Okay, Chrissy, do you wish you just started with the pencils instead of the watercolors? You mean like as in the colored pencil? The colored pencils are going to take too long. I might just use the coloured pencil to touch certain areas. I think that's what I have to do. Chrissy, which do you prefer, the Albrecht Dürer or the Caran d'Ache Museum? Good question. Oh. Wow, that stopped me in my tracks. Because I tell you why, these Albrecht Dürer are really, really good. Really, really good. But the museum, I can't even say, I'm not going to say the binder, but the core is different. The core is much harder than the museum, if there's a difference. But I really do like these a lot. Very hard to choose. Oh, geez. But you're asking me, which do I prefer? I'm going to say the Albrecht Dürer. I'm going to say that. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Yes, yes. Cherry says, I've never tried watercolors. Think I'm too impatient to wait for it to dry. Still thinking of getting colored pencils though, when I can decide which ones. Oh, look, you'll be there forever, Cherry, deciding. My gosh. Chrissy, is that his Movember he's got on there? You mean that one? No, it's not his Movember. It might as well be. It does look like it, doesn't it? Wendy says, wait a second, Chrissy. Actually had an opinion and leaned one direction. OMG. I just fell off the chair. Yes, that's it. Did you get it? Did you have a bruise when you fell off? Yes, I know. I had an opinion. I made a decision. Oh, gosh. Yes. Oh no, I bet no more. Mind you, this is 570 GSM, so it's going to take a beating. Just have to wait for it to dry and just keep on layering. That's all I'm going to do. Just keep on layering. Okay, the black has dried. I'm going to go over with the black again. Here we go. I'm actually going to start to define certain areas now. Steady hand. I need a steady hand. I hope this turns out all right in the end. Let's see how we go. There we go. Okay. So I've got to wait for this to dry for me to rip off the masking film, correct? Yes. Okay. Chrissy, Sergio says, Chrissy, the dramatic music in the background combined with the imagery of the happy car makes me think this guy's driving through Mordor. What is it? Mordor. Oh, driving through Mordor or what is it? SM. What is that? Or something. I just realised that the yellow is masking fluid. I thought it was a hideous paint job. Yes, no, it's masking film, Nanette. Masking film. That bit's going to be white. Ish. Okay. Okay, here we go. There's the grill. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this on stream, maybe. I don't know. Don't like my chances. Maybe I will. Okay, we're getting there. Nanette, you should have gone with the hideous paint job and kept wondering who or what possessed Chrissy for the evening. Nolani, hello, how you going? Welcome. Kathy, I'm waiting for her to do the teeth so I can say nice grills. Yes, she's done. Okay. Okay, well, there's white teeth there, Kathy. That's what it is. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh. This top part is the bright red. Oh. There we go. Something fun. There we go. Chrissy Wendy says, Chrissy, is this a boy or a girl? No, this is a boy. It's a boy car. It's a boy car. Even though it's got lovely red lips, it's a boy car. It does look, the yellow bits do look hideous, don't they? Wendy, hello. Good morning, everyone. Hello there. Hello. Abigail says, it's a boy with lipstick and no mascara. Oh, dear. Nanette says, it's a boy? Have you looked under the... How do you think of these, like, Nanette? How do you think of these? Like, I don't know how you think of these so quickly. Truly. You're so quick-witted. I'm not going to have time to put coloured pencil on it. Am I? No. Oh, gosh. The eyes. I'll do more on the eyes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, look what happened there. Okay, I'm going to dry this and I want to rip off the masking film. How about that? Let's do that, hey? What are you looking at? Something funny. All right, here we go. Let me dry it up. Okay, I'll just wait till it cools down a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Heidi says, who came? Mandy, hello Mandy. I didn't say hello to you coming in. Hello there. Heidi says, Chrissy, do you draw the car from your imagination or use a reference photo? There is a reference photo, but it's something that that's been designed. So yes, a reference photo. That's the question. All right. Abigail says, the tissue is flying. The tissue is flying makes me think of this old joke. How do you make a tissue dance? You blow a little boogie in it. Boogie in it. So, gosh. Oh dear. Okay. And what I'm going to use are these felt tip pens or pigment liners, markers, and I'm going to outline areas and define the areas. So that's what I'm going to do, and use, again, like I said before, colored pencils in certain areas. So, but I wanted to get all of this off at least. Wish I was quick at this. But anyway, okay. There, Nanette, that doesn't look so hideous after all, does it? Does it? Sergio says, what do you use to apply the masking fluid? An old brush, like an old brush that hang on, is it here next to me? No. Oh yeah, here it is. This is what I used. I used that. And I've got mask. Why is that? I don't know. And that's an old brush. That's probably what I'm going to use all the time. And look, it just sticks on the bristles. It's not, you would use your most yuckiest brush out. That's what you would use. So or you can use one that's made for masking film and it'll just come off. Okay, I just want to do something here. I just want to... There we go. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to post it on Share Your Art with Xrissart. But you know what? This has been so fun. Even though you've seen me squirm and struggle, I'm going to finish this and I'll surprise you all. How about that? I'm going to be moving this around all over the place, but hang on, let's fix his eyes so at least it looks half decent. Sorry, this is what I want to do. Here we go. And you know what? I don't have a steady hand. I'm using a 0.4 pigment liner. So I'm just concentrating here. I'm sorry, I've gone all silent on you guys. Thank you, Abigail. Cherry, you're holding your breath? So am I. Okay, there's the rear view mirror. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Oh, hang on. I think I've got it to the point where it's not finished, but I think I've got it to the point where I can now start using dry media on top. And it doesn't look as ghastly as it did before. I think, okay. It's much less hideous now, says Nanette, thank goodness. Chrissy, you won't surprise us, we believe you, okay. The ink adds a lot to this painting. Take your time with it, Chrissy, yes. Yes, watching ink dry. Good morning, Kathy, hello. Welcome. It would be beautiful on a Christmas card. That would be nice. You put the steering wheel on the wrong side. That's not the steering wheel. That's a seat. That's the steering wheel. No. You can't see the steering wheel. There's no steering wheel. You can't see it because it's in there. It's in there. Well, poor fella, he's still got a lot to do. He's still got a lot to go, but I'm okay with it on stream. At least I got it to a certain point where, yeah, it looks okay. But it's me trying other mediums. How about that? How about that? But all right then. So look, I'm going to call this a stream, but I just wanted to say, well, thank you so much for putting up with me, especially with this one here. But it's so fun. It's so fun. I really enjoyed this. So, but anyway, before I go again, sorry, 747. That's right. What didn't I get? I didn't get something. I didn't get it. The steering wheel on the wrong side. Yeah, 747. That's right. That's me, 747. But I just wanted to say all again, thank you so much for popping in and hanging around, and just wanted to send a nice little reminder that I will be streaming again from the Pan Pastels YouTube channel. I am one of their guests and doing a pan pastel demo. So if you I would love for you guys to keep me company over there and ask questions. It'll probably be a little bit more business, more than what we have here. It's always a hangout here. But yeah, no, I would really love you to come over if that's possible. But anyway, thanks for streaming. Car is very cute. Okay. Diane, hello. How fun. Sad I missed it. Oh, look, that's okay. But look, hopefully I'll catch you again later on in the week. And I'll put some reminders in, and I'll put a link in this description box below, seeing as I've talked about it, and on my social media. So until then, for those, maybe this week, and I'll be streaming again, same bat channel, same bat time. But I'll see you. Oh, it takes forever for me to say goodbye, doesn't it? Okay, bye for now, everyone.